Not F this up. As Raoul Paul says, we're going to break down exactly what he's talking about. And I'm going to share with you a story of December 20th, 2020, a moment that absolutely transformed my family's life by making one decision. The reason why we are stoic, the reason why we are calm, we do not believe in get rich quick. We don't believe in hopium. We don't wait for price predictions. We have disciplined, structured financial plans. We feed the ecosystem, we buy the fear, and we sell the greed. We don't rubberneck when these markets go up and go down. We get some off the table. We make sure our family is protected. So in today's video, I'm going to work to keep you calm. I'm going to work to keep you stoic. I'm going to share some rules of the road that you should pay attention to. And then I'm going to show you some facts, figures, numbers, logic. And I'm going to end with Raoul Paul's tweet. I recommend all of you guys follow him. He's absolutely amazing. I just love his content. I love the logic around it, right? And we're going to break down some rules. Okay. This is going to be a longer video because I really want to get down into your heart. I want you to feel this. Okay. And I want you to understand that discipline and consistency is how you win this. There's only interest in the system. You're either on the debt side paying it or you're earning it. There is no money in the system, guys. So as we break this down, I want you to like, subscribe, and I want you to comment warrior after you watch this whole video, okay? Because this is probably, I've said this many times, but this is probably one of the most important videos I've ever done, because I'll tell you what, people are panic selling right now. They're going to regret it, and they're going to make some life-changing decisions that will change their family's life, not for the good. So let me break down some storytelling. This is going to be a longer video because I want to spend some time with you guys today really breaking this down, okay? Give me 1 second, okay? So we're going to first start with this, okay? With a blank screen. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so I want you to go to, if you don't follow me on Twitter, X, whatever it's called, okay? So what I posted today, people are going to look back on this moment and say, I wish I would have accumulated instead of panic selling. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just going to share with you and storytell what I did. On December 20th, 2020, Ripple sued the SEC. I'll never forget it, guys. I will never, ever forget it. Let me bring you more on my screen here, okay? I was sitting in quarantine. I finally got my business back open because this dumbass pandemic shut my business down. Okay. Finally got my business back open. You know, people were 50-50. We run one of our companies as a gym. We still have the facility over there, 3T Warrior Academy. It's financial, spiritual, physical, right? And it was 50-50, right? So I got exposed to the C word and I had to quarantine myself. I was in a hotel during Christmas. I had no exposure to my family. It was wild. And I'm sitting there, and I think it was December 20th, 2020. All of a sudden, my phone starts exploding. Okay. Please follow me through this whole video, guys, because this is important. I want you to come back to this when you start panicking. My phone started exploding. Back then, we only had about 180 people in our academy. We have over 14,000 people worldwide now. So people had my phone number back then. It was just like, boom, boom, text messages. What the XRP? And I was deep in XRP. It was one of my number one holdings. It still is, right? And I remember I sat there on the edge of my bed and I had been meditating. I was going deep into the Gateway project. The Gateway, if you guys have ever been through that, the CIA, it's declassified. And I was doing meditation every single day. I was really trying to connect. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I felt this fear for just a moment. It was just a moment. And it was like this fear turned into empowerment. And then empowerment turned into understanding that I need to make a decision. And then that decision became a video that I did. I think you still find on my YouTube channel here. And I went on and I said, I'm holding on like a tick on a dog. People ridiculed me. They made fun of me. People panic sold their portfolios. XRP shot down to like 17 cents. And I started accumulating as much as I could. I went deeper and deeper in my studying. I started to become more strategic, more logical, more mature with my portfolio. I stopped chasing riddlers. I stopped chasing hype. I stopped waiting for dates, and I started to focus on fundamentals. Now, I still fell in and out of that over the next couple of years, but that one decision, because you may be facing that right now, listen to me. Some of you right now are getting ready to panic sell. And I'm going to share with you the rules of why you're about to panic sell. I'm going to just help you understand why. Is that one decision to hold, and then it dropped in 2022 80%. I took profits on the way up, and I accumulated in 2022. 2023, I built cash flowing ecosystems, okay? And in 2024, when Trump got elected, it changed my family's life. It skyrocketed from 50 cents up to $3.40. And so you might be in that position right now where I was in 2020. And you're going to go into 2029 and beyond. And if you decide to panic sell and you decide to get out of fundamental investments, whatever you're in, you're going to look back on this moment and say, damn, I wish I would have held the line. So let me break down some of the rules. Okay. So let's break down that really quickly. Okay. All right. Let's go here. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to get into some facts, figures, numbers, logic. Okay. So I'm going to show you this. I just really, really want to help in this moment, guys. Okay. All right. So we're going to break this down for you. Okay. I'm going to bring you closer on my screen. Okay. So this is what I tweeted this morning. Moments like this is why I show people my cash flow and protection strategy. When you work to turn your income and profits into cash flow, you stop panicking when the markets are deep in the red. Red eventually becomes green, and greed eventually becomes red. Most people don't lose because of the market. They lose because they never built a plan. Rule number one, write these down. If you do not fully understand, 10,000% believe in what you're invested in, do not get in. Okay. You will panic sell every single time. Number two, when you're in profits, at least get your initial investment out. When you're on house money, your whole entire energy shifts. I pulled profits in 2020 to 2021. It changed my life. I pulled out, I sat on house money, and I took the profits and I built cash generating businesses. And then I started getting cash generating dividends. I created cash flow. So when everybody was running, I was accumulating. I wasn't waiting for the next bull run. Rule number three, never use bad debt to buy investments. Anyone, any influencer telling you to get credit cards and buy with credit cards on 0% is going to get you wrecked, guys. Going to get you wrecked. If you don't have the money, don't buy it. Go get a second job. Get a side hustle. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. That's why people are panic selling right now. Rule number four, set an exit plan and stick to it. Stick to it. Stop listening to them. That's going to be my next rule. Rule number five is stop listening to 10 different people. Build your plan. Follow it with discipline. Okay. Everybody's telling you something different. What is your plan? Stick to it, guys. Hit the button. Take profits. Okay. And you might need to hold all the way till 2029. That's totally up to you and your plan. Number six, stop believing people who say it's different this time. No, it's not. Aren't we supposed to be in a super cycle right now? Markets repeat. Markets cycle. Markets punish emotional people. It's not different this time, guys. This is the same shit that happens over and over and over. It's nothing new under the sun. This rainbow will come out again, guys. The sun will come back up. Okay. Number seven, take profits. That's why you're here. Watching your portfolio go up and down with no plan is why people stress when the markets turn red. We're not stressed because we took profits. We built cash generating dividends. We have cash flowing businesses. I took profits when Xrp hit my first target of $2.70. I took 10% of 50% of my portfolio. Yes, I'm holding 50% long term. Yes, I'm holding all my Bitcoin. I pulled profits. I bought cash generating dividends. And guess what? I just got to buy the dip on 10/10/2025. And I bought the dip this week. It's been a beautiful, beautiful ride. Okay. So all these people telling you just hold and borrow, hold and borrow. Well, guess what? That ain't working out too well right now, is it? People are telling you to leverage your crypto, to buy more crypto. Guys, we're not Warren Buffett. Okay. Don't borrow against bad debt to buy crypto or something that's extremely volatile. Don't borrow against your crypto or leverage your crypto or leverage trade. You're going to get wrecked. Okay. So let's dive into the next thing that we need to understand. Those are the rules. This is the reality that we're facing. Okay. The US now has, and this is going to be a positive conversation at the end, 18.6 trillion in household debt. You got to digest that, baby. Money is about to go quantum. These printing machines are about to go crazy. Record 13.1 trillion in mortgages, record 1.7 trillion in auto loans, record 1.7 billion in student loans, record 1.2 trillion in credit card debt, total household debt now up over 60% the last 10 years. The total credit card debt is up 50% since 2020. Meanwhile, delinquency rates on subprime auto borrowers are at a record 6.1%. Americans are drowning in debt. This takes us to Raoul Paul. I love this dude's content. Please go follow him, watch his videos, follow his YouTube channel. I just think he's awesome. I'm not going to read his whole tweet here, but if you really summarize this, it's like, guys, listen, we still have so much stuff coming up. This is what I want you to focus on. Go follow him on Twitter, but he always talks about don't F this up, right? You see this chart right here, guys? This is liquidity. I just showed you. There is no fix to this other than lowering interest rates, okay? Lowering interest rates and letting that printing machine burr, baby. And the president of the United States is a man who believes in debt. Go study his history, guys. He's used debt to build his empire. With low interest rates and printing of money, Barron Trump's worth $180 million in cryptocurrency. The Trump family is going to be billionaires. I think they're close to billionaires. They're in the hundreds of millions in cryptocurrency. They own World Liberty Financial, a DeFi centralized platform. Trump's writing the rules. Witkoff is writing the rules. Got David Sachs, crypto czar. Howard Lutnick, Cantor Fitzgerald. You got to do your research, guys. This is why I'm calm. This is why I'm stoic. Bitcoin will be the strategic reserve. They will use it to shrink the balance sheet. Stable coins are going to suck up all this debt, all this bond market that is completely destroyed. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to print a lot of money. Money is going to become quantum. The middle class is going to get wiped out and move down to the working class by 2030. They've warned you about AI technology. Amazon laid off 30,000 people. Okay. Robots can do drywalling now. They can have fully autonomous McDonald's, fully autonomous banks. We have decentralized finance. I manage all my own money, guys. The decentralized system is here. So what it's about to look like is the worst roller coaster you've ever been on. And what if I told you? Let me just tell you from my perspective, is what I did is I strapped my seatbelt on. I put it on my feet. I put it on my waist. I put it across my chest. I locked in and I got disciplined, extremely disciplined. I took profits. I built cash generating businesses. I scaled my businesses. I've been at this for a long time, family, since 2017. Been about 8 years I've been at this. The last 5 years have been radically transformational for my family's life because I created a system. But when I was getting wrecked is when I was chasing Riddlers. I was chasing hopium. I was chasing price predictions. I was following a bunch of different YouTubers. And when I finally put the blinders on and I focused on God, family, protection of my ecosystem at all costs, I post and ghost. I stay out of other men's business. I'm too busy working on mine. I ain't got time. I got too much shit going on in my life. I got a lot of stuff I need to fix in my life, man. I'm a little wacky tobacco. I think we all are, right? I got a lot of shit to fix in my life. Where was I going with that? I got disciplined. I got consistent. And I fed the ecosystem. So when these markets are red like this, when I wake up, I smile. I'm like, thank God. I never thought I would buy XRP this cheap. I never thought that I could continue to buy Bitcoin this cheap. I'm shocked that I'm buying WFI at 9 to 10 cents. I think it's going to be very valuable. So again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to share my journey on what I've done. But I'm here to tell you there is no get rich quick. They're selling you a dream, guys. And if you get rich quick, you're going to lose it fast. Guys, just look at the ecosystem. Look at the influencers. They're all panicking now. Everybody's panicking. People are panicking. Some people are changing their content. They're like, oh, I'm frustrated. I don't want to do crypto content anymore because you don't have an ecosystem, right? But if you have an ecosystem, if you're disciplined, you're consistent, this is the greatest time in human history. You should be stressed when it's green. Watch the sentiment change, guys. When they start printing money, I still feel very bullish. I still think that there's going to be somewhat of a blow off top. I really believe that, guys. So what you're experiencing right now is the government is still shut down. There's a little children arguing back and forth right now. The government is still shut down, guys. Now the Supreme Court is saying they're going to challenge Trump's tariffs. So like I said, you're on a damn roller coaster, man. And I would lock my brain into 2030 and reverse engineer that shit. I would get crazy disciplined. I would stop being market sensitive. So if you are price sensitive, that means you're too over leveraged in an asset class. Okay. Never invest more you can afford to lose. Don't leverage credit cards to buy crypto. And that's why people feel this way, right? Get a side hustle, create a budget, start thrifting. I was flipping things free on Facebook Marketplace when they shut my business down, guys, in 2020. I did Gary Vay's flip strategy. Got a couch on Facebook Marketplace. I cleaned it up. I flipped it for $100, guys. And I bought XRP. You know, that free couch, think about that. I bought it for 17 cents, $100. Think about, do the math. What did that free couch that I flipped? Guys, there's money everywhere. It's quantum, it's energy, it's vibration, it's frequency, it's you. There's no money in the system. Picture interest. You're on the debt side, you're on the asset side. It's that simple. Let's take the mysticism out of it. It's been the monetary system since there was a monetary system. Who do we pay our taxes to? It's like, who's on the coin? Caesar. Pay your taxes to Caesar. Give to God what is his. Give to me what is mine. It is not different this time, guys. It's the same thing. And so discipline means disciple. That's what discipline means. You're a disciple. So if you're fearful and you're scared and you're freaking out, that means you're undisciplined in your daily walk. I mean, I know that's hard to hear, but it's true, right? I'm not here to give you a soft pillow to land on. I'm here to give you the hard road. I'm here to give you the path less traveled. I'm here to give you the hard work, discipline, and dedication. But I'm here to tell you that on the other side of that is financial freedom, spiritual freedom, and I hope you'll get your physical walk in line too. So head of households, it's time to get your shit together. It's time to not F this up, as Raoul Paul says, and time to lock in. Surround yourself with the right community. You know, if you're like, oh, I have to live off crypto, then go get a second job. Go side hustle. I drove Uber, guys. I drove Uber in 2018 and 2019 when I was building these companies. I know what the hell I was doing. I failed 5 times before I ever did it, guys. It was hard. It was difficult. I got the living shit kicked out of me. We failed 5 times before our business ever worked out. Before we ever went viral on social, we posted every single day, 4 times a day. I did a story I did all the guru stuff that I was supposed to do. 2017, 2018, 2019, finally in 2020, a video went viral after thousands of hours of content. That's how winning is done. It's the same in your investments. It's the same in your physical walk. It's the same in your spiritual walk. Everybody's connected to the vine. We're just being undisciplined and we're disconnected because we're not doing the things we need to do. So I hope you've made it this far. Don't mess this up, guys. Don't try to get rich quick. And here's what I'll leave you with. I really want you to hear this. Is people will spend 30 years in an effing job that they hate to retire with $300,000, maybe $1 million at 4%, which is $40,000. But people can't make it through 1 bull run, 2 bull runs, 6 years, 7 years, lock and load, get a second job, hustle, create a budget, create a family budget, go down to 1 car, do public transportation to maybe radically transform their life. So I'm telling you, that's what we did. 5 years. I went from losing everything, had to move back in with my parents because they shut down my business, to finally saying, no, there's a different path out of this. to finding an asset class that I believed in, that changed my life. I understand inflation, deflation. Then I built capital DR, cash flow. Cash is trash. I created cash flow. I moved it into disciplined, into assets. When the assets appreciated, I moved into protection. And then I leveraged from a non-liquidatable things, and I bought more cash flow. And I de-risked. No lifestyle creep. Okay. And now I'm financially free. And now the next bull run is going to be the next generation. That's how winning is done. So just watch the sediment, guys. Watch as this continues to go red. Watch how people start to panic. Watch how their content changes. It's just how it goes, guys. That's called undisciplined. And I wish I could sell a different, narrative. I would like to be all hypey with you guys and give you price predictions and make you feel all warm and fuzzy, but I'm not here to give you a soft pillow. I'm here to teach you how this fucking game works, guys. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. It's brutal. It will wipe you like a mop. It'll use you as a mop if you don't have your shit together. So I'll get off my soapbox. I love you guys very, very much. I just don't want people to get hurt, man. I really don't. That's why I'm so consistent with my message. I post, I ghost. I don't read the negative comments. It's all bullshit. It's like, listen, I love everybody. I'm trying to get my shit together, but I know this works. I know what I do works. I know my cash flow strategy works. I know beating inflation works through my assets. I know my protection works because I live it. I'm breathing it. I'm embodying it. So I love you, my friend. I really do. Okay. Just big warning. We do not invest people's crypto. We are not an investment platform. If anybody's reaching out to you on Instagram, Telegram, anywhere, do not respond to them. Never send your crypto to anybody. We are educators. We have an education platform where we teach capital DR. We have a whole cryptocurrency education. We're a worldwide academy, 14,000 people worldwide. It's called the 3T Warrior Academy. You can join down below in the description of this video. It's an education. It's all education empowerment. You go do your own thing. We teach you what we do. Okay. And that's in my social media platform. But you can also report scam accounts. We actually have a team working 24 hours a day. We're putting a lot of resources, a lot of income into that because we want to keep our people safe. But just keep your money. Don't send your money to anybody. I have a whole free section on here where I break down everything I'm doing on a whiteboard. And on there, I share my portfolio. If you watch my other videos, I share with you exactly what I'm doing. No gatekeeping here. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the inside. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Don't F this up.